Good morning, my wild and beautiful friends. Thanks so much for coming by. Today we're talking fire cider. This beautiful immune boosting tonic is perfect for our fastly approaching cold and flu season, which is extra weird this year. So I thought I'd share this recipe with you. It is a updated and revamped habanero pepper and citrus fire cider. Super delicious, really helpful to keep that immune system really strong and healthy. Keep on watching to see how we make it. Alrighty guys, this recipe is so easy. We're literally going to just chuck all of these ingredients into a large mason jar. I've got a 2-quart mason jar here. Okay, so I've peeled and sliced a knob of horseradish. Gave us about a half a cup once everything was peeled and sliced. I've also got some ginger. I didn't worry about peeling that. I just sliced it lengthwise. Also about a half a cup. Don't be super worried about amounts here. You can kind of just get in the ballpark and it's going to give you the right flavors. I've also got 2 lemons that I've sliced and kept the rind on so we can get all those good oils and such infused into our fire cider. I'm also going to throw in 3 heads of garlic that I've just chopped in half and an entire navel orange. And then for the first part of our little kick, we're going to add an entire jalapeno, the whole thing with seeds and all. I've just sliced it in fourths here. When you slice everything, it gives you more surface area for that apple cider vinegar to absorb flavors and nutrients. So that's why I'm cutting everything up here. Plus it looks really pretty in the jar. I'm adding the rest of our lemon, and then I've got 1 habanero pepper that I've just cut into thirds, keeping the seeds in there. If you don't want it to be too spicy, by all means remove those seeds. And now I'm just stuffing in the rest of our citrus here. I'm going to try to push everything down as much as I can. Gonna top it with that navel orange so everything kind of is pushed down. Whoop, we got a little bit of ginger that needs to go in there. Now I'm just going to pour in a 32-ounce bottle of apple cider vinegar. I really like Bragg's brand. I think it's a quality apple cider vinegar, so it's worth the extra amount of money. I think this one was on sale for about $4.99, so it's really, this whole recipe is really quite inexpensive. It's way cheaper than buying a pre-made fire cider. As I was pouring, I realized I forgot one of the most important ingredients that I think really helps with flavor, and that is black peppercorns. So I'm just going to pour in about a teaspoon of black peppercorns. A little goes a long way. A little too much will make it quite bitter, so teaspoon it is. Then I'm just going to plop that orange piece on top and push everything down. We're going to make sure it's topped off, screw on the lid, and you're good to go. So we're just gonna let this set and do its thing for about 2 weeks. If you can, as much as you remember, kind of shake it up to get those ingredients mixing around. And after 2 to 3 weeks, you're going to have some gorgeous and delicious fire cider. After a couple days, don't be alarmed, the garlic kind of turns this blue color, and I believe that's a reaction from the vinegar. It's happened every time I've made it, and no big deal, but it is a little bit weird. So you can see some of that color is pulling out of our ingredients, which means it's being absorbed into our fire cider. So after 2 to 3 weeks, I'm just going to take a wide mouth jar here and a funnel and a sieve, and I'm going to strain our mixture into another jar. So this cider will keep in your fridge for up to a year covered. I really enjoy drinking this as a shot in the morning to kind of just get me going, but if I have more time, I'll make myself a little tea. Today I'm going to be steeping some dandelion tea. I'm going to add a shot of our apple cider vinegar and then about a teaspoon of sweetener. I like to use agave or rice syrup, but use whatever you've got on hand. Sometimes I'll use stevia as well. And if you're feeling a little crazy, a little bit of whiskey makes this a perfect little hot toddy. Either way, this little tonic I think takes the edge off of the season. It's obviously not going to cure anything, but I sure think it helps. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope that you're staying safe and healthy, and I can't wait to talk to you soon. Cheers.